We're here this morning to announce a $25 million investment from the American Rescue Plan funds for this Reach Riverside project.
We named the new housing in Riverside Imani Village. And Imani in Swahili stands for faith and hope, and it takes a village to raise a child. So that's exactly what I think about when we look at the new housing.
This is what a redevelopment project should look like. It's a holistic approach to it that doesn't just include new housing units, which obviously are critically important, but also includes educational services from preschool to higher education. It includes social services. It includes healthcare.
10 years ago, there wasn't a lot of hope, wasn't a lot of promise for the Riverside community. There's been decades of disinvestment. A number of civic-minded community members came to Riverside to revitalize Kingswood Community Center. And then at the same time, Eastside Charter was looking for some hope, some glimmer of hope. And I think those two things happening at the same time was really the catalyst for everything.
When I went to the first meeting, the community meeting a few years ago, and they were talking about what they were going to do, I didn't believe it. Until I started feeling my house shake and they digging and they're building the homes and just seeing it all happen. It happened so fast.
When we first started to plan all of the housing, it was 8 phases. It would take 3 years a phase. So you're talking about 24 years to do all of the housing that we plan to do, and that's just too long. And so getting that $26 million really allows us to accelerate the housing, and then it served as a proving point for HUD, which came in a couple of years later with the $50 million federal grant. And so it really sparked some momentum in our neighborhood and got people to sit up and take notice.
I'm looking forward to my home feeling like a home, because I've come a long, long way. At the ribbon cutting, they got their first tour, the kids and everything, and they just ran through, just hearing the echo and smiles, and it was just great.
We had a family move into first houses we built. It was a family of 3, a mom and a son and a daughter. And the son comes to the mom and says, "Mom, my bed is so much more comfortable in this house." And she says, "Son, it's the same bed." That's the impact that we're having. And so we can talk about the numbers of housing units, we could talk about all the programs in the world, right? But on the end of every number is an individual and a family. And what we're doing is providing dignity. We're providing hope, inspiration.
I think it's just going to be a really good change.